Good morning, Fort McMurray with Buffalo and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. I am your host, Elliot Pierre, and we're going to start today's episode the same way we start every episode off, with a moment of gratitude. I know you can be doing a million other things with your time, and the fact that you spend it with us truly does mean the world to me, so thank you. On that note, we are not throwing it in an intro because this is the Christmas special, and we're doing this for the United Way. So big shout out to Coldwell, big shout out to Toyota. Yeah, we've got a party going on. DJ Hammer spinning some tunes next door for the Toyota Lounge, and the house has been donated by Coldwell Banker. So the new open house is a closed house. So we got some bidding, some people raising money next door. As everybody at home knows, I do not introduce my guests because they can do a better job of that than myself. Sir, please reintroduce yourself to the people at home.
Hey, what's going on, Fort McMurray? It's been a minute. It's Jeff Batchelor from Legacy Dodge, your #1 automotive sales professional.
Dude, I can't tell you, so like when it comes to organizing fundraising events, like it's about who you can get into the room.
Sure.
Right? And when I was going through the Rolodex of who I was going to get into the room, I said, oh, I'm going to get Jeff Batchelor. And one of the people around the conference table was just like, the #1 Dodge selling agent in Canada? And I was just like, yeah, that's him. And so like they knew the slogan, gave me the pitch, and like knew you. They got in a baseball diamond, like this person who was not one of like somebody you and I would roll with, hasn't been a customer,
sure,
knew your marketing.
Yeah.
And when I put your name on my guest list, like the dominoes just started to like.
Well, thank you.
So thank you very much for making yourself available to come to this event today. Literally, you're a bigger deal than maybe you're aware, maybe you're not, I don't know, but like.
Well, I'm certainly humbled by that, but again, my success in this town is because of the people, right? I'm so honored and so blessed to have so many people choose me as the guy they trust with their second biggest financial investment, because most people are buying beautiful houses like this, but I take my job very, very, very seriously, and I want to make sure that people have the same confidence in coming to see me for their vehicle as people do to go see their dentist for their teeth and their lawyer for their wills and their, you know, plumber for their plumbing. So thank you so much, guys, for helping me achieve these results in the automotive industry. They're definitely not normal results, but again, it's because of you guys I'm where I'm at, and it's so nice to be able to give back to things like this. So I just made a big fat donation out there to the United Way, and I look forward to supporting this community as long as I'm here.
Yeah, man, like you guys out there, I'm hearing the tapping going on the thing, and I'm stuck in here working, but it sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
Now the one thing I want to talk to you about, because I gotta be honest when I say this, and no shade to anybody else, but I'm horrible at clicking the follow button on YouTube.
Okay.
That being said, I hit the follow button on you a long time ago.
Thank you.
So I'm watching these videos come out, and you and me talked about this. You've been working on this project for a very long time.
Yeah.
I don't think people understand how the creative process when you have an idea, it's not just like,
sure,
you got the right people, the right, like everything.
Yeah.
I watch your videos, bro.
Good.
I watch your videos. I've liked some of them, I've commented on
good.
some of them. How much fun are you having shooting? Like how much fun are you having shooting those things?
Yeah, so making YouTube videos just came out of watching YouTube videos. Long before I worked in cars, long before I even had a house, long before I had cable TV. When my wife met me in my basement apartment in Vancouver, I just had YouTube. I watched YouTube videos on cars, and she's like, this is literally what you do with your spare time? And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm just a geek for the product, for the industry, for the marketing, for the trends, for the motors, for all this kind of stuff. Right. So I've been in cars now for 7 years, helping people buy them, and I'm still watching videos. So I'm like, you know what? If I spent the greater part of 10 years watching videos, I think I know how to make them. So I've started recording my own vehicle reviews. I've had some unbelievable vehicles lent to me by some awesome people here in town that literally are like, hey man, I gassed it, I detailed it, take it for the day, take it for a rip. I'm so blown away. I feel like the luckiest kid in the world getting to drive Lambos and Vipers and Porsches and getting to film them and put them on tape and making these videos. my biggest vehicle review has got 8,000 views, which far exceeds what I was hoping any individual video would do.
Yeah.
I do them as part of just my own love of cars, but if other people enjoy them too, then that's awesome.
And it's such a good idea because like you literally do all cars.
Yeah.
And like of course some of the cars are that you sell because they're coming through lot. You got the inventory.
Yeah.
Let's roll through the inventory.
Exactly.
But dude, some of the other cars that you throw in every once in a while, because like Fort Mac has cars.
Yeah, exactly.
Fort Mac has cars.
I know.
So like, dude, I love it. I might give you my car. Like,
yeah, I did a video on a guy's Porsche, and the interior of his Porsche was all wood. Like, it was the craziest spec of Porsche I'd ever seen. You know, air vent slats were wrapped in leather. Like, I'm talking about the little plastic pieces that every other vehicle has that breaks off where you put a phone holder.
Yeah.
They were wrapped in hand-stitched leather. So, I mean, there's some crazy cars. So again, thank you everybody who's lent me a vehicle to review. And thanks to anybody who's watched my YouTube channel videos, because I really have a lot of fun making them.
yeah. Now, I know it's the season has passed.
Yep.
But you spent a lot of time at the baseball diamond.
Yeah.
So now, like, the season's over.
Yeah.
We've had some time to decompress.
Yeah.
Let's hear a recap of how you felt this season was.
So the season, the Fort McMurray Giants, I think this was actually the most electric environment at the stadium we've ever created. And that was the big game plan for this year, because we've got people who come for the high quality of baseball, but when they're only coming for the baseball, a lot of your feeling when you leave the game relies on whether or not the team wins or loses. And although we can put a lot of effort into putting a good team on the field, that's the one thing that we can't control. So let's just take in charge of the things that we can control. These are tips from the Savannah Bananas. You know, if we can control how people feel when they walk into the stadium, if we can control the environment, the music, the balloons, the face painting, the events, the energy, the games, the sponsors, and all this stuff, we can create an event that doesn't rely on the win or loss of the boys. Now, we want to win every game, but I can promise you that this year there were more kids and adults that left that stadium saying, why haven't I been at more games? So, mark my words, next year's going to be bigger and even better. Get your season tickets now. Plan to be at Legacy Dodge Field this summer and support your McMurray Giants.
Boom. And like, that's the right pitch. Jeez. This guy. But like, that took work. I see the work you put into like, that 30 seconds was like 7 years of work. Just so we're all on the same page, dude. And it, like this season at the Giants, it was it.
Yeah, and we partnered again with Cass and Nat Event Planning. Okay. So they're gonna make sure that things are themed up, looking pretty, on point, kids are happy, and it's an event. Like they do event planning. Every single Giants game is an event.
Yeah, it is.
It's 28 opportunities to hold a party.
And I'm seeing it. You know who I have outside and who you're networking with, right?
Yeah.
Like you're here for a reason today.
Yeah.
So I know we're filming this podcast, but just so you know, like next door, like how many people are next door right now?
There's a couple dozen. So
you want to get back, I want to get back. Like it's wild, but yeah, you're really through. You look when you show up to your things, it's an event every time.
Yeah.
You really treat it as that.
Yeah, this is like an open house crossed with a house party, crossed with a fundraising event, crossed with a networking opportunity, crossed with the one and only Elliot Pierre.
Yeah.
So
and going out on the internet and on Rogers.
Yeah.
Like this thing, but you do it too. And like that's why we collab so well together. But I was bragging to Marcus out there about the different sign you have in the baseball field.
Yeah.
And like the different hats you've got over the years and the book. Dude, I need more books, please.
Sure.
Because I've given my last copy away.
Sure.
I have one book left on the trophy shelf because I have some in my home. I have lots here. Like you gave me lots.
Yeah.
And because I asked for them.
Yeah.
Dude, I've given my last one out now. So please, like if you don't have a copy of this guy's book, like you just, I don't know how you do it, bro, but you just find the right things and everything's hidden for you now. And I couldn't be happier for you, bro. I couldn't be. Now, we are out of time though, so before I cut you loose, as you know, everybody gets a shameless shout out or plug. So you have the mic, the camera, the lights. have fun.
Well, thank you. Well, again, Fort McMurray, I'm so honored to be your chosen automotive sales professional. You guys coming to see me has allowed me to do something that nobody in the automotive industry has ever done. That's not be the #1 person in the country 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 years, but 5 back-to-back years. I am the chosen in automotive sales. And again, I couldn't do it without all your recommendations and referrals. So thank you so much. And anybody who's looking for a vehicle, anybody who's looking for financial advice, career advice, business advice, sales training, marriage advice, anything at all, just don't be shy. I might not get paid to do it, but I'm always happy to help.
Facts. For McMurray with Buffalo, the rest of the world, that's been another episode of the Max City Morning Show. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for tuning in. Big shout out to our 2 title sponsors, Neural Toyota, as well as Coldwell Banker. I'm not wearing a sweater. Ho, ho, ho. And please get in that giving mood like this man for the United Way. It's a Christmas special. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Dude, that was awesome. Appreciate you, bro. Dude.
Hey, it's Keith Simpson here. I'm the general manager of Neural Toyota, soon to be Fort McMurray Toyota. Pretty excited for our new dealership. We're here to take care of you. Come on down and be part of our family.
Over 20 schools in our district are going to have a chance to be involved in sports. Every child is going to have a chance to play sports on a competitive level against each other schools. I think that brings about a good character. It shows kids how to succeed in learning how to win the game and making things better. And it brings coaches, families together. And where I was at Gonzaga, it was meant for others. And it seems just like we carried that on with the help of good community. And I don't think there's a kid going to be left behind. And I think it's the nicest program that a person can bring to the community, where every kid has a chance.
Print plan started back in 2017. We wanted to be different from other print shops. Like, it's kind of corny, but we do care about our product at the end of the day. When I screen print an order, I feel like that is my canvas, right? I feel like that's like me putting out my artistic value into the world. I love the problem solving when it comes to the screen printing side of it, because there's so many variables. When it all comes together, it's just music.
What a deadly old way to end another morning show. Later, boss.
It's so ballistic!
Talk about quenching your ugly thirst.